Hello once again and welcome to this video on the review of the IPM program offered by IIM Ranchi. Okay, so yes, IPM, I'm sure all of you know the full form. It is Integrated Program in Management. We are going to look at specifically what IIM Ranchi is doing about it. So yes, they launched the program in 2021. We are in 2025 as I record this video. The first batch therefore is not yet passed out. Okay, admission, they admit students through IPMAT Indore. Indore as an exam generally happens in April or May, one of the 2 months. Okay, some years it has happened in May, some years it has happened in April also. Degrees awarded BBA after 3 years and MBA after 5 years. So if you complete the full 5-year course, you walk out with a BBA plus MBA. If you wish to, and you can, mind you, exit the program after 3 years. If you wish to do that, you walk out with a BBA degree. Seat intake, there are 60 seats at this particular institute. Yeah. Now, this is what we discussed. Very important, like other IIMs, this IIM also has completely implemented NEP 2020, which means third year is not the only exit option. You may, if you have to really, you may want to exit after 1 year, after 2 years, you still walk out with a certificate in management, a diploma in management. If you complete 3 years, you get a bachelor's. If you complete 5 years, you get obviously a BBA plus MBA. Yeah. Very important is something like this criteria is important for getting into the final 2 years. There is a capstone assessment that they do after a student has completed his 3 years of education. Okay, now we go to the course structure. What are the different subjects that are taught and in which years? Okay, so foundation years, the first 3 years are generally foundation years. Almost all IIMs who are offering IPM programs, they treat the first 3 years as foundation years and hence teach the subjects also accordingly. Okay, so multidisciplinary approach is what this particular IIM Ranchi has taken. They have subjects on humanities, they have subjects on social sciences, they have subjects on arts, they have subjects on science, and importantly, they also have subjects on business fundamentals, which is the core of the program. So, differential calculus, environmental sciences, communication and soft skills, business history, management fundamentals, all of these subjects are covered in the first 3 years. They generally also push maybe, to learn maybe 1 or 2 foreign languages also. Yeah, and the last 2 years regular MBA curriculum. So they have very clearly said that the last 2 years are going to be merged with the MBA batch. So all the students who are doing MBA at IIM Ranchi in those 2 years, when you also reach in your 4th year of the program, and the entire conducting of the course for the last 2 years is going to be common. So students will have the same classes, the same timetable, the same mentors, the same campus, and everything is same. Placements are also going to be same. Okay, so that IIM Ranchi has very clearly said that. So what happens in the last 2 years? The advanced management concepts, specialization in finance, banking, investment banking, sorry, marketing management, HR operations, systems, consulting, strategy, all the current buzzwords, the current well-doing industries, these specializations are present at IIM Ranchi. Yeah, we now go on to a very interesting bit of it, which is hands-on learning or exposure learning. I generally call it as an X factor, the exposure of the program. So this is by far the most valuable part of the program. Social internship immersion. It's a compulsory thing after the 5th term. Okay, mind you that these colleges, they offer, in fact we had covered in one of the previous slides, I think, no, not really. So yeah, they have a trimester pattern. So they have 3 terms in every year. So after the start of the, somewhere in the middle of the 2nd year, 3rd year, you have a social internship that you do. Social internship generally deals with you getting into a rural setup, either directly with the rural people or with an NGO that is working in the rural setup, and you take some problem that is there that the community is facing, and you try and apply some management fundamentals and solve that. That's what it is. So it's a really valuable experience. Then there is some corporate internship. It's a mandatory part of all MBA programs. It happens between the fourth and the fifth year. So not really, students don't really have a choice. But having said that, students really look forward to such kind of internships, because this is something that decides where the student is going to go next, towards in terms of the field, whether he's going to go towards finance or marketing or HR or something like that. This IIM Ranchi also has some options of international exchange as a student exchange program. And there are a few research internships also that they offer. So you actually can pair up with a particular faculty on the campus and help the faculty who are maybe pursuing their own, doing their own research and pursuing their own PhD. You assist such faculty, you publish papers and all of that. So that also adds a lot of points on your CV if you wish to go towards academics in future. So that's a very good opportunity for students at Ranchi. Yeah, program fees, the first 3 years roughly around 6 lakhs per year. So 18 lakh rupees is the fees, or rather the expense for the first 3 years. Last 2 years around 19 to 20 lakhs again. So yeah, 35, anywhere between 35 and 40 lakhs. Obviously these figures will vary depending on which year you enter into that program. So but yeah, as of now you may expect anything ballpark between 35 and 40 lakhs for all 5 years. They have been very, very upfront about giving scholarship which are merit based. Okay, special weightage for SC, ST and differently abled students. So IIM Ranchi does offer a lot of such scholarships to such deserving students. Yeah, coming to the placements now, very, very important. Average package, if you see, is 19.2 lakhs per annum, highest 37.8 lakh per annum, and a median is around 18 lakhs per annum. So again, if you are just in the top 50% of the batch, you still walk out with something more than 18 lakhs per annum. So that's a very good number to start your career. You are 21, 22 years of age, and you start with an 18 lakh per annum package is not a bad thing in today's world, as of today's value of money at all. Okay, roles that people get placed in: strategy consultant, business analyst, risk manager, marketing research manager, financial analyst, operations manager, HR business partner. All of these, if you actually think about it, all of these roles are spread over the different fields of finance, marketing, HR, operations. So all of these kind of placements are happening on the campus even today. Okay. Major recruiters, if you see, you will see some of the biggest names in the world, not in the country rather. Amazon, Deloitte, Accenture, Vedant, McDonald's, Titan, and all of that. So yeah, you don't really, you can't go wrong with placements when you enter an IIM campus. So these things are just basic hygiene that you need, that who are the recruiters, who are the roles. But broadly, you are not going to go wrong when you walk into an IIM campus, at least with the kind of placements. Okay. So why do you think we should get into IIM Ranchi? Why do you think IIM Ranchi's program is different or is good? I've listed a few basic points. Again, multidisciplinary foundation, because you're not only doing accounts, mathematics, economics. These are the most common subjects that you will do maybe in any other commerce course that you enter yourself into, and FY BCom or a BMS or something like that. Most common subjects are going to be this. IPM program, or not only Ranchi but other IIMs also, they offer these multidisciplinary programs which really opens your mind, and I think it broadens your horizons about thinking. It builds your perspective, and it does make you a better rounded individual. So yeah, a residential program, another very important thing as a part of your experience of these 5 years. It's a very different experience, staying on campus vis-a-vis commuting every day and going to your home and then going to college every day. It's a very, very different thing. So students who are already studying in their hostels away from their home will probably understand. All may not be well with you staying alone, but it does make you a much more grounded individual. Social responsibility focus because of the social internship, international exposure because all the student exchange opportunities are available to IIM Ranchi students. seamless transition. You don't really need to go through a big roadblock of CAT or other entrance exams after 3 years. You directly enter the MBA thing. You have merit-based support in terms of scholarships also, industry academia integration, and very important is capstone. Capstone assessment is something that is recognized across all the corporate sector. So all the capstone projects that happen from while transitioning from year 3 to year 4 are very good CV points that you can always put and always flaunt. So yeah, that brings me to the end of this particular review video. I hope you've understood. I hope you've just gotten enough interest to explore the program by yourself. I have touched very surface level things, very surface level info. My job here was only to maybe intrigue you enough to get into exploring yourself and understand whether this program is really for you. And if it is, I hope you really do well at IPMAT Indore, because that's what is going to take you to this particular IIM. So yes, I hope you do well. All the best.